Okay, we're on the Grandma Thelma cooking show, and today we are going to do chicken soup, right?
Right.
So the first question that we all have is, this is your recipe, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we all want to know, where did you learn this from?
I just pick it up from here and there, my mother, my grandmother, whatever.
Okay,
and then
so
I put my own thing in.
This is a family tradition that you've added to,
right,
and that you're going to share with us today.
All right.
Great. So what are we starting out with first?
Well,
what are the ingredients?
First we have to start out with the chicken.
Okay, here's our chicken.
Here's the chicken.
And what do you buy this as, what, chicken breast?
I use the thighs because I think they're tastier.
Okay, tastier thighs.
Mm-hmm.
That's excellent.
Makes a nice soup.
We'll put them into like
okay, put it in a
6-quart saucepan there, it looks like.
Let me add the water.
Okay. So we have 4 chicken thighs going into, we're adding the water. Now, how much, so we know ahead of time, are we expecting to make out of this?
Oh, this will make it enough for, say, 8 people.
Okay. 4 chicken thighs, 8 people. We have, looks like here, one white onion.
1 onion.
3 celery stalks and some carrots.
Right.
So
I put in a whole onion.
Just put the whole thing right in.
Whole thing.
Excellent.
And all these carrots.
Okay. Got a couple handfuls. These are little baby carrots now.
Mm-hmm. And celery.
Got about 12 of them in there.
And I just put in about 3 stalks of celery.
3 stalks of celery.
Put that all in there.
All goes in. So that's all just soaking in the water right now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
And I should use fresh parsley, but
sure.
I don't have fresh right now, so I'm going to just use the flakes.
Okay, so a few flakes of dried parsley.
Mm-hmm. And of course I'm going to add salt to this.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
And you just boil this for an hour and a half.
This starts with the boiling. Okay, we get a good look here.
See?
There's the start of it. All things have a beginning, and there's that one. Okay, so now we're walking over to the oven now. It's going on the back burner.
Back burner.
And we're gonna heat it up to high, and just till it starts. We want it to boil or simmer.
Let it boil first.
Boil first.
And then you could simmer it. Then you lower it.
So boil for a few minutes, and then we lower it. We're gonna cover it.
Okay.
Cover it for simmer for, you said, an hour.
Yeah, at least an hour.
At least an hour.
Mm-hmm. I usually taste it. I mean, if the chicken is cooked, then I know it's done.
Okay. So the chicken is a dependent factor here.
Right.
Got it.
Now I'm going to add the salt.
Okay. We're adding the salt. We have a big spoon.
Of course, I don't measure, but
It looks to be about a tablespoon.
Looks right.
That's about a tablespoon of salt. Okay, so we just put about a tablespoon of salt in there.
Right. If it needs more later, I'll add more.
Okay.
And that's about it.
Okay, so we can start from here. We're gonna let that boil. We're gonna cover it, let it simmer for about an hour, and then we're gonna get back to the next stage of Grandma's chicken soup.
You want to see what happens later?
We're gonna get that too. So let's start with this, and we'll move on from here. We are live.
We're live. We're taking the chicken out right now.
Wonderful. Now, Grandma, this looks like there's some oil on. Did you add some oil when we weren't looking?
No, I didn't. That's whatever was on the chicken, but I take the skin off the chicken.
Okay, so the skin is off the chicken.
So it's just very little fat.
Okay.
So you take the chicken out.
Chicken's coming out.
And if you like, you could break it up in little pieces and put it back in.
Sure.
Take it off the bone and do that.
Sure.
Later. Okay, now this is my secret.
The secret is the wonder. Okay.
I take the onion.
The whole onion is going in.
I take the carrots and the celery.
Sure. This smells wonderful. I have to add for the.
Does it smell like my usual?
Yeah, no, it smells great. And the only spice you put in there was parsley and salt at this point.
Right. That's it. Very simple.
Smells good. So we're getting all of the vegetables at this point.
Right.
Chicken's been separated, and all the vegetables are going to get blended now.
So all the vitamins are still in there.
Sure. This is a good idea. Okay.
Okay. Now.
So we're going to the
Now we're going to blend it.
Oysterizer. the 10-speed blender. So that was just like on a grind. So it's like number 3 for not even 10 seconds.
A minute, not even a minute. And then put that right back in.
Oh, look at that. So that's your stock now.
That's my stock. And then later, whenever you're ready to have dinner or supper, you just boil some tortellinis right in the soup.
Right, and so okay. So now describe the process from here. That you're gonna break the chicken off and put that in here next?
If you like to, yeah.
Okay, so this doesn't, you can leave the chicken out now.
Yes.
If you wanted to.
Sure.
So but what do you do? What's your Thelma specialty recipe? What do you do at this point?
I shouldn't tell you.
Oh no, you can tell us. This is for posterity.
Oh well, I break the chicken up and I give it to Katie.
Ah, the dog gets it. It's a Christmas gift for Katie.
Right.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Okay.
So there it is. That's the secret right there.
Yeah.
So then the chicken gets broken off and put in there.
You can put the chicken back in there.
And the chicken's done, right? So that doesn't need to be cooked. So the only other thing that you would do that needs cooking is the tortellini. What kind of tortellini do you use?
I've been using the cheese tortellini.
Do we have a package we can show for the audience?
Mm-hmm.
That would be great.
Okay.
This is the tortellini now. We're going in the freezer. This is the gold right here.
Matter of fact, here it is.
Okay. So we have 3 cheese tortellini.
And you just put them in there. There's
9 ounces. 9 ounces.
Parmesan cheese right in there. And you just boil it in there. If you need more water, you just add some more water.
Sure. And then here's our
cook it for about
here's our chicken.
7 minutes, and it'll be done.
There it is.
Okay.
Next on the Grandma Thelma cooking show, what are we gonna do? We've done artichokes. Chicken soup has been immortalized now.
Maybe eggplant.
Eggplant. Maybe eggplant parmesan. Eggplant parmesan on the next Grandma Thelma cooking show.
We'll see.
You heard it here first.
Volare, oh, cantare, oh, let's fly way up to the clouds.